So in this case, we are going to record a new build component starting from an already existing heritage place. As you can see here, we have already a record of an heritage place. And this is a record that was recorded by the Quba Coastal Survey in Lebanon, and is a record for a house that I can show you. Is this house, and as you can see, this house has many build components, and in this case, I'm going to focus on the stairs, the external stairs here. So we have the our site feature. It's in the site feature card. You have different cards. After you filled all of them, you can relate a build component to this particular feature that in this case is the building. So we click on create a new build component, and this window will appear. This window is called build component observation. In this card, you will enter information about the type and orientation of the build component or components that we are recording. Also, images and a descriptive text can also be added here in this page. So let's start with the first field. The first field is called build component type. In this field, you will enter the type of build component that you are recording. For example, structural components such as floors, roofs, openings, as doors or windows. All these components can be recorded here. To do that, click on the field and a drop-down list will appear. Select the right term and please refer to the glossary in case of doubt for detailed definitions. And in this case, so we are looking for the stairs here, and I click. The second field to fill is build component orientation. This field is used to record the geographical orientation of the build component that is being recorded and assessed. For example, for a build component type recorded as a wall, if it's the north wall of the structure, you will select north. In this case, these stairs external to the building are on the west part of the building, and so we are going to select west. Also here, you just have to click and select from the drop-down menu. Instead, in the field below, there is the build component comments. This is a free text box where you can write your comments, any comments about the build component, for example, about its significance, some architectural detail. But you should not put here information that can be captured somewhere else in this record. Another thing that you have to remember is that you should not copy and paste in any text box in the database because this can affect it. So if you don't have any comments, like in my case, you can leave this field blank. The next field is the build component image. So you can use this field to upload images, but also any other relevant documents, like, for example, written reports, videos. There are two ways that you can do it, or you just drag and drop your files in the panel, or you can click on select files, and then you can go through your folders in the computer to select the images that you want to upload. In this case, I select all of them because they're all picture of the stairs. and I click on Open. In this way, the images are now here. You can delete them clicking on the X button, or you can delete all the files in one shot. You can add more files. So at this point, this entry are not saved yet. So you have to click on the Add button to save this edit, and this is what I'm going to do. Click on Add. So after you saved, as you can see the new relationship with the component that you just created. That is also appearing here in the card tree under the card build component. But now you have to think that you have to still to complete the recording of the component. To do that, look for your component in the search box in the database, as I'm doing here, component 005. You click on it, and the record of the component will open. You click on the right side of the screen on Edit Resource. You click on the small pen, and you will be able to edit this record. As you can see, the build component observation, we already filled it, so we have to go through the other cards. The other cards, like measurement, material, and geometry, you already know how to fill it because they are similar or almost exactly the same as the Heritage Place resource. So I go through them quickly just to show you. So the measurement, that you should add your measures for your build component. Then the material, so raw material, man-made material, construction techniques. Then geometry with the coordinates of the location of your build component, and as well as your certainty. And then there is the assessment summary card. Also, you know already how it works with the assessment summary cards, but here it's a little bit different, so we will look at it. So first is investigator role type, and in this case we click Yamina project staff. Assessment investigator, so you have to put the name of the investigator that made the assessment on the stairs or this build component. In this case was Azadeh. Then assessment activity type. In this case, we have to select the assessment that was made for this build component. Was a field-based assessment because Azadeh was on the field to record this build component, and she wanted to record the condition of this build component. So we will put condition assessment. In this box, you have to put the date of the assessment. So it was in 2017, in September the 13th. I inserted this date through the calendar, but you can also just write it down, but remember in the format year, month, day. So the next two fields are very important. You need these fields to create a relationship with different resources. The first is the Heritage Place. In this case, we don't add a new relationship here because we created our build component directly from an already existing Heritage Place. But instead, if you were creating a build component from scratch, it's fundamental and crucial that we will relate this build component with an Heritage Place. The second one is detailed condition assessment. Also in this case, you can connect and relate this build component to a specific detailed conditional assessment just for this build component. You can create a new relationship, but also you can create, starting from here, to create a new record for detailed condition assessment. But you will watch a video tutorial on this specific matter. So after you fill everything, you just have to click add, and also this information is recorded. If you go to related resources, you can see the related resources to this component, to the person Azadeh Wafadari, and to the heritage place, the house in the Kuba Coastal Survey. So I want to show you also how to create a new build component from scratch. You just can go here on the left sidebar and click on build component, add new resource build component. If you click on it, you will see that a new record will be created. Then you just simply have to go through all the cards and fill all the information. And most important thing, remember to create a relationship with your heritage place. And thank you.